Topping today's news, Bahamians get set to celebrate the country's 52nd year of independence tonight at historic Clifford Park. The Bahamas Real Estate Association reacts to claims by the government of underreporting sales. A Mexican man arraigned for the murder of a South African woman on a yacht anchored off Harbor Island, and the cost of living down slightly during the month of April. This is your JCN Evening News. I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us. Tonight, our nation proudly celebrates 52 years of independence as all roads lead to historic Clifford Park for the annual ecumenical service and cultural event with the flag-raising ceremony and the fireworks at midnight. We'll also have a People's Junkanoo Rush on Bay Street following the independence events at Clifford Park. Our Governor General, Dame Cynthia Pratt, issued a message as we observe our 52nd anniversary of independence, reminding the country that our strength is in our unity and that over the decades we have overcome challenges, weathered storms, and forged ahead, not as individuals but as one nation, moving forward, hand in hand, bound by a shared purpose. We achieve far more together, she says, than we could ever do alone. Please do enjoy your independence celebrations. Be safe, be proud, wear your colors, and wave your Bahamian flags. Just last month in the House of Assembly, Prime Minister Philip Davis addressed several issues surrounding performances when it comes to the real estate industry in the country. The government claims that there has been around $100 million that has been lost in tax returns due to real estate transactions being underreported and properties undervalued. In an exclusive interview with JCN, President of the Bahamas Real Estate Association, Carla Sweeting, had this to say about the government's findings.
I have been made aware that this is the estimate that the government is saying they're losing on real estate transactions. I am not aware of who and how that is happening, but if that is the case, then the government has every right to look at avenues in how to bridge that gap.
Sweeting said she is unaware of any agents licensed under the Bahamas Real Estate Association that would have been involved in practices as suggested by the Prime Minister. However, she said if there are BREA agents involved in such activities, they should be reported. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister said the government is introducing new legislation to cut down on underreporting in the real estate agency or industry. Ms. Sweeting was asked if she feels real estate agencies should collaborate with the government to create greater transparency in the industry.
The Bahamas Real Estate Association would gladly sit with any government agency or entity to discuss data sharing platform or any other type of process to enhance that the proper and legal way to transfer real estate in this country is done, but done in a timely fashion and done where everybody is held responsible for their jobs and ensure that whatever needs to be done is done so that the transaction can close in a timely fashion. We're definitely open to that.
Sweeting said while they understand what the government is trying to do with the new legislation, there may be other ways to solve the problems that have been identified. A 39-year-old Mexican man arraigned in the magistrate's court today charged with murder. The charge stems from the death of a 20-year-old South African woman identified as Paige Bell that occurred on Thursday, July 3rd on board a $9.5 million 43-meter super yacht named Far From It that was docked off a popular marina in Harbor Island, Eleuthera. Ms. Bell, a stewardess on the yacht, was reported as missing for a short period of time before she was found unresponsive in the engine room of that vessel, suffering from knife wounds. The suspect, a crewman, was nearby suffering from what police believe are self-inflicted wounds to the wrist and what appeared to be an attempted suicide. The killing has sent shockwaves throughout the yachting industry, with tributes coming from around the world. The monthly inflation rate in the Bahamas decreased by 0.1% in April this year compared to March 2025. This from the Bahamas National Statistical Institute. This change is reflected in the overall price of items purchased by the average consumer during this period. April 2025 decrease followed a decrease between the months of February 2025 and March of 2025. On a month-to-month basis, the major decreases by group included food and non-alcoholic beverages, decreasing by 0.8%, furnishing, household equipment, and routine household maintenance down 0.6%, along with healthcare down 0.1%. Housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels were also down 3.5%, while the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages decreased by 1.7% when compared to this same period last year. For the month of April 2025 compared to the same period last year, both diesel and gasoline decreased by 5.5% and 4.8% respectively. And finally, in this segment, the government of the Bahamas, in partnership with the People's Republic of China, will be holding an official signing ceremony for the New Providence Specialty Hospital this Friday at the office of the Prime Minister. As outlined in its Blueprint for Change, the new hospital is designed to ease the burden on the existing Princess Margaret Hospital. The 200-bed institution will prioritize the needs of women and children, as well as serve as a teaching hospital and provide additional medical services. A $290 million loan application with the Chinese Export-Import Bank through a Chinese concessional loan facility will finance the construction of that new facility. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back following these commercials.